Hey everybody, I'm Mary, and this is my simple cottage life.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Hey everybody, it's Monday morning, it's sunshine, the temperature is absolutely perfect. I think it's in the 70s. It's going to be a beautiful day, and I want to show you my rose bush. Now, my good friend and subscriber that lives in Georgia sent me a cutting from her wonderful rose bush about 2 years ago, and I planted it here on this lattice, and look at it. It has come out in full force with leaves and stems just all over. It is going to be thick this year. So what I'm going to do is put another piece of lattice up on this wall, all up here, and hopefully it will travel up that way as well, because I'm running out of room for it. Hopefully soon it will be full of beautiful blossoms like it was last year. Last year was the first year that it really bloomed a whole lot, and it was absolutely covered. And so it's larger this year. I expect the same or even more this year. But I've got to put that lattice up, and I kind of have been putting that off, which brings me to the reason for this video. Putting things off. Not doing things immediately when we think of them, because we'll forget about it. You know we will. So let me turn this camera around, and I'll talk to you about what maybe you should do. So I'm out on my patio today, and I have an awful lot I have to do. There's just a lot to clean up, a lot to put up, a lot to fix. It's been a mess all through the winter. I'm not going to get out here in the winter and do a bunch of cleaning. But now that it's spring, and it's a wonderful spring day, I need to get out here and clean this patio up. It's not that I've been putting it off. It's just that every time I think about doing it, it's the wrong time for one reason or another. It's either too cold or too hot, or I'm too tired, or I don't feel good, or it's always something. But you know, it's time to take care of business. Well, I was thinking the other day about a video I made several years ago, and it was probably my second video, and that's been 5 years ago. Well, what it was me showing you my cottage. And I didn't show all of it, but I showed the parts that were halfway decent. So I went through the cottage, and I showed you the different things I have, and I have a lot of things in my house. I do. I am not a minimalist. I don't intend to be. I have things that were given to me by ancestors and by dear, dear friends that I want to keep and see and enjoy for as long as I possibly can. So I went through the house, and I picked out different things, and I showed you the rooms and so forth. And I got thousands of views. totally, thousands of views. And I had this one, this one man. I assume he was a man. He had a masculine name. He said, you know, you've got a lot of stuff in that house. I feel real sorry for the person who has to go through that house after you pass away and do something with all that stuff. Well, at first I was hurt. My feelings were hurt. Then I was kind of mad, like, how dare you? Who do you think you are to tell me how I should live? But I got to thinking about it, and I guess he's right. In a way, he's right. He's right for him. He's not right for me. He may not be right for you, because you may not be a minimalist either, and apparently he is. Well, you know, those things clash. So I got to thinking, though, there's some things I need to do about this, because I am going to leave behind a lot of things that my heir isn't going to want. They have things of their own. They don't want my stuff. And that's what it is. To me, it's treasures. To them, it's stuff. They don't see the use in it, the purpose for it, the enjoyment that I might get out of something that belonged to my great-grandmother, or my grandmother, or my mother, or my great-aunt, or friends that I have had over the years that I cherished and loved. It's not their memory they see when they look at my stuff. It's my memory. And as long as I am on this earth, I'm going to keep my memories to where I can see them, enjoy them, and maybe chuckle about them every so often. Because there's a little glass dome in my living room. It's about this tall, you know, a little glass dome, and inside it's full of pacifiers. And they were Brian's when he was a baby. And there's a long story about the pacifiers, which I won't go into now, but it means something to me, and I'm never going to get rid of it. He might want to. I'm sure he's not going to want his pacifiers sitting on his coffee table. Fine, that's fine. I don't care. Whatever is done with my things when I'm no longer here is not my business. It's just not. It gives me joy now. If it gives somebody joy later, that's great. If not, get rid of it. Don't bother with it. But it made me think, I'm going to be 77 on my next birthday. Now, without being all this talk about doom and gloom, it's something that we have to face, we have to figure out. So for a long time, in fact, a couple of years, I have made a list of every expenditure that I have that comes out of my bank account on a regular basis. I have all the utilities written down, the numbers who to call if need be, the account numbers, when it's due, how I pay it. Do I pay it by debit or just bank draft? The address where the places are located, my account numbers, and the amount I pay. Now, every month, every year or so, they go up a little and they come down a little. It doesn't matter, just so that I've got the account down there. I have an entire list of every single expenditure that comes out of my bank, so that when I am no longer here, those things can either be canceled or continued on however anybody wants it to be. It's up to them. It's up to them what they decide to do. But I wanted to make it easy for them. I don't want them to continue paying something that they don't know about if they don't get a record of it, if they don't get a notice of it in the mail. These things are automatic deductions from me. So they at least need the opportunity to say, yes, I'm going to keep these on, and change them over to their names, or I'm going to completely turn them off and get rid of them. And therefore, here's the numbers and the account numbers and the authorization they need to do so. Now, I don't know if you have done that kind of thing or not. I suspect a lot of you have, because you're pretty savvy folks out there. But if you haven't, it's a good idea. You need to do it. Totally. Let's see if I can. No, I don't want to show all of that. I don't need to show all that. But I've got every single. I even have my Wi-Fi password on here. Let me see. Logins for Facebook, logins for YouTube, my electric company, my water company, my internet company, my cell phone account, who I pay that to, the number, the account number for it. Well, I'm trying to open this up. I can't seem to get it. Pardon me, the old way of doing things. Let's see, what else? Oh, my bank, my checking account number, a savings account number, the login on that, telephone, to water. Let's see what else. I know I got more so far. Oh, my pharmacy, the medications I take, their numbers in case they need to cancel those things. My Microsoft account, sign in. My YouTube account, sign in. My Google account, sign in. Every single thing is written down and ready for someone to either call and get it disconnected or carry on with it, however they want to do it, change it, or get rid of it. And that is taking care of business. It's not a fun thing to think about. We have to do this, but we have to do this. And the older we get, the more imperative it is to get it done while you're thinking about it and while you can. You don't have to be sad to do it. It's part of life. But at least write these things down and put them somewhere so that your heir can find them and have no trouble taking care of business. Thanks for joining me today. I hope y'all all have a great day. And as always, I hope God is good to you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.